Welcome back to Only Trainings. Today we're diving into the fascinating world of the chemical industry where science meets superstition. Now you might think of labs as places of pure logic and reason, but believe it or not, chemists around the world practice some pretty unusual rituals. From dancing molecules to buried catalysts, these traditions offer a glimpse into the human side of science. You won't believe some of the rituals chemists around the world practice. Let's get started. Our first stop takes us to Europe, where researchers celebrate a rather unique holiday mole day. Imagine this, it's midnight on mole day, and a group of scientists in lab coats are gathered in a lab, not around a Bunsen burner, but an inflatable mole. European Chemist. This isn't just any mole, it's a giant smiling representation of Avogadro's number, which is a mind-boggling 6.022 times 10 to the power of 23. As the clock strikes 12, the music starts, and these serious scientists break into a joyous dance around the inflatable mole. It's a sight to behold. This quirky celebration isn't just for fun, though. It's believed to bring good luck and success for the coming year's experiments. So, next time you think of chemistry, don't just picture beakers and test tubes. Imagine a group of scientists, arms linked, dancing around a giant mole, celebrating the wonders of science. Let's hop over to Japan now, where we encounter another fascinating ritual, this time involving something every chemist knows and loves, the Erlenmeyer flask, Japanese lead chemist. Imagine this, a team of chemists is about to embark on a significant project, maybe developing a new medicine or a revolutionary plastic. Before they even think about mixing chemicals, they gather for the sacred Flask Ceremony. The lead chemist carefully selects a brand new Erlenmeyer flask, one that stands out for its clarity or perfect shape. This special flask is then presented to a senior scientist, someone revered for their knowledge and experience. This wise sage then performs a blessing over the flask, imbuing it with good fortune. It's a symbolic gesture, a way of acknowledging the importance of the work ahead and asking for precision and success in the experiments to come. The chosen flask, now believed to possess an extra dose of luck, is then used throughout the project, a silent guardian against experimental mishaps. Now, let's travel across the globe to the United States, where chemists have a rather smashing way of dealing with superstition. American Chemist. Picture this. A group of American chemists are about to start a new research project, buzzing with anticipation and maybe a little bit of nervous energy. Before they don their safety goggles and fire up the Bunsen burners, they take a moment for a tradition that's as cathartic as it is symbolic. They grab a beaker and with a hearty yell, smash it into a designated bad luck bin. The sound of breaking glass echoes through the lab, a sharp reminder that they're leaving any lingering doubts or bad vibes behind. It's a way of acknowledging that science, like life, can be unpredictable. Sometimes experiments fail, hypotheses fall flat, and you have to start over. But by breaking a beaker, they're embracing that uncertainty and shattering any negativity that might stand in their way. So the next time you're feeling apprehensive about a new endeavor, maybe take a cue from these chemists and consider safely breaking something. Our next stop takes us to Germany, a country renowned for its precision engineering and, as it turns out, its respectful treatment of chemical catalysts.
Now, catalysts are the unsung heroes of many chemical reactions, speeding things up without getting used up themselves. But even these workhorses of the chemistry world have a shelf life.
In Germany, some older chemical plants pay tribute to their retired catalysts with a ceremony that's both poignant and practical, the annual catalyst burial.
Imagine this. It's a crisp autumn day, and a group of chemists gather outside an old German chemical plant. They've prepared a special plot, almost like a miniature graveyard for their faithful catalysts. Each spent catalyst, carefully removed from its reactor vessel, is placed in a sturdy container like a miniature coffin and solemnly lowered into the ground.
The burial site, marked with a simple plaque, serves as a reminder of the cyclical nature of industrial processes, where even the most essential components eventually reach the end of their useful life. Let's travel now to the United Kingdom, a land steeped in history where we encounter a ritual that harkens back to the days of alchemy. Imagine this, The quarterly reports are in, and a team of British chemists has achieved a major milestone. Maybe they've developed a more efficient solar cell or created a new biodegradable plastic. As the sun begins to set, they gather in the lab, not for more experiments this time, but for a well-deserved celebration. Out comes a tray of specially crafted goblets, each one etched with intricate designs that wouldn't look out of place in an alchemist's workshop. Instead of ale or spirits, the goblets are filled with a unique concoction, often non-alcoholic, and infused with edible gold flakes. As they raise their goblets in unison, they're not just celebrating their success, they're acknowledging the transformative power of chemistry itself. The Alchemists Toast is a testament to the enduring legacy of alchemy, reminding us that even as science advances, the pursuit of knowledge and the thrill of discovery remain as potent as ever. Our journey now takes us to India, a land of vibrant colors, ancient traditions, and a deep connection to the cosmos.
You see, in Indian culture, the full moon is believed to hold a special significance. It's a time for reflection, for heightened energy, and for auspicious beginnings. Some chemists, drawing upon this ancient belief, believe that experiments conducted under the full moon yield better results, that the lunar energy somehow influences the chemical reactions taking place.
Imagine this, it's a clear night, the full moon illuminating the sky with its ethereal glow. Instead of closing up shop, some labs extend their working hours, the atmosphere buzzing with a unique energy. Researchers, fueled by caffeine and the lunar cycle, meticulously carry out their experiments, their movements almost synchronized with the celestial rhythm. Whether or not the full moon actually influences the outcome of these experiments is almost beside the point. What matters is the sense of wonder, the willingness to embrace tradition, and the dedication to scientific inquiry that these nighttime endeavors represent. Our next destination takes us to Canada, known for its friendly people and stunning landscapes. The periodic table can be daunting, with its rows and columns of elements, but in Canada, students have found a unique way to master it, the periodic table chant. Combining music, mnemonics, and group chanting makes learning fun. Imagine a study room filled with rhythmic chanting before a big exam. Hydrogen, helium, lithium, beryllium, they chant in unison. The periodic table chant showcases creativity and camaraderie in science. Fasten your seatbelts, science fans. We're stepping into the Royal Society of Chemistry, where history is made and discoveries are celebrated. Discovering a new element is a big deal, deserving of a grand ceremony. After years of research and experiments, a team of chemists has done it. They've discovered a new element, a building block of matter. The lead researcher is ushered into a grand hall. They are presented with a blank scroll and a quill. With a flourish, they inscribe the chosen name, linking it to their legacy. Our penultimate stop takes us to South America, where passion for science burns brightly. Newly graduated chemists participate in a ceremony echoing the Hippocratic Oath. A hall brimming with proud families, adorned with academic colours. Graduates raise their hands, reciting the Chemist's Oath, a solemn vow to use their knowledge for humanity's betterment. With great power comes the responsibility to wield it wisely. Our final stop takes us not to a specific country, but to research institutions around the world where the bonds forged in the laboratory run as deep as the covalent bonds they study. Here, a simple garment, often splattered with the remnants of experiments past, becomes a canvas for farewells, inside jokes, and words of encouragement. This, my friends, is the lab coat signing. Imagine this. A research team is saying goodbye to a valued colleague, someone who's been an integral part of their scientific family. Maybe they're moving on to a different lab, pursuing a new area of research, or perhaps embarking on a different chapter in their lives altogether. As they pack up their belongings and prepare to bid farewell to their lab mates, a tradition unfolds, one that captures the spirit of camaraderie and shared purpose that defines the scientific community. Out comes a pristine lab coat, carefully kept hidden away for this very occasion. One by one, team members pick up colourful markers, their faces a mix of nostalgia and well-wishes, transforming the lab coat into a cherished keepsake. And there you have it. The chemical industry is full of surprising and unusual rituals that blend tradition, superstition, and science. From dancing molecules to buried catalysts, these traditions remind us that even in the most precise and logical of fields, there's always room for a little bit of whimsy and a whole lot of heart. So which of these rituals did you find the most fascinating? Was it the midnight mole dance, the Alchemist's Toast, or perhaps the Chemist's Oath? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe OnlyTRAININGS for more intriguing content exploring the intersection of science, culture, and the human experience. Until next time, take care and bye for now.